Well, hello there. Hi there. Welcome to Just Bird. This is a collective read. Let's see what energies want to come out, what story wants to be told. Overall energy is very mothering. You've got the mother here with you. A lot of love, nurture, and really trusting your intuition at this time. Maybe some of you are entering a phase where you are praying for yourself or others. Making a lot of sacrifices, though, for, I would say, motherhood. Oh, because somebody fell. You have a masculine here that, you're trying to protect them, or he's trying to protect himself, one of the two. Okay, so there's a war going on here between you and a masculine, and it doesn't seem to be ending. It's like 3 swords, heartbreak, but you remain prayerful. Feminine just remains very prayerful and will give up anything, pay any amount of money to get what she wants, because her dude just, fell off the wagon. Meaning, she has to show him who he is, that you're messing up. I'm praying for you, but I'm gonna fight you either way. I have to protect what's ours. So this is a person who's screwed up. That's why, she's protecting the children. The mother is here showing up, and the feminine is just remaining extremely prayerful. Still fighting, still protecting, Unfortunately, she has to fight with him, okay. Well, there you have it. She feels like, it's just toxic. And she has to love this baby because the energy is just toxic, and she feels like this child is being sacrificed by this negative energy, whether it's a grandmother or this person who's fallen off, So let's just expand. All right. Tell me more about this situation, about this king that fell off his throne. So he's screwing up, somebody that's screwing up, and this mother that, doesn't want to sacrifice her children for the sake of this man, but she's really holding on to him because, children, marriage, love, sacrifice for the ones to keep the family together type of energy, All right. And we'll take one more. These will make more sense as I go along. Just let me get the cards out. So what's the energy of the black sheep? All right, the outcast here. What's going on? You don't belong. And that's the energy. Okay, the holy one is here though. The prayerful one is here. Feeling like an outcast, though, because this is someone that's remaining prayerful. That's the energy, trying to bring in the energy of the mother, right, is here. But feeling outcast for it, because this is a person that doesn't give up on their marriage or their family, or the one that keeps falling, right? Still wanting to uplift, still praying. That's it. Just praying. So it's not a bad way to be, it's hurtful sometimes. I'll put that there. Just see what this deck has to offer, this reading. Tell me more. Oh, this is just sad, but it's beautiful at the same time, because it is someone that's just remaining extremely diligent, and no matter what, she will honor her, the mother is what she's honoring here. Like, and God, just like remaining prayerful and steadfast in her faith. It's not easy. Especially when nobody understands like where that's coming from. Like, why do you put so much energy into this? It's not working. He's still on the ground, girl. Like, he's still fucking up. But no, she has more faith that like God will make change. King of Swords could be, could be an air sign, but heavy thought, mature male, masculine energy there. Let's see, that's the overall energy, just deep thought, mature thought, trying to see things clearly and maybe investigate and study, observe, communicate. Let's see. Well, trust is necessary here. It's not speaking. It's keeping it, now is not the time. It's doing the investigation and keeping it undercover, sort of like, until I know exactly what is going on. So just because it's a repetitive pattern, the 8s are important, making advancements. Man, we go from the 8 of discs. Prison could even be a factor here. You know what I mean? Like, or it's just the continued repetitive, obsessive thinking, just being trapped in a situation for so long that there's no way out, like that stuck energy. You actually are in control, but there's like a lot of deep emotions here. Someone sees something that they just, what? What's going on? Is that real? What is this? So, the shadow is here. This is the High Priestess and the Devil. Alright, so it's a toxic energy, but here's the woman, once again, the mother showing up. Prayerful, fire inside, keeping it secret. In the moon energy, there are a lot of secrets, holding it in, because she has a great desire for this man, her king. She's keeping it together. She knows what to do. She just knows how to keep the entire family intact while this nut is acting out, being unhealthy. She knows she's probably going to have to move at some point, make a decision, but now is not the time. Now is the time of contemplation. Sitting still is what I'm doing. I'm thinking this, I'm thinking it through, and I'm not talking about it, keeping it to myself, because it is toxic and people are probably sick of this shit because it is a repetitive pattern that just keeps going on. And the result may be if that, prison for someone, jail, because of it could be a DUI or something like that, or something else. However, she knows. She's keeping secrets. Well, she knows it's not right, but she's doing it anyway. So who is that? And she's just prayerful. Capricorn, Pisces, whatever, who cares? Signs. You'll know if it belongs to you, because there are going to be some things that are going to take heed in this. Let me just see what else is coming out, because the cards can get trippy sometimes. Let me see. Yeah, someone's releasing. What is that? this. What is this unhealthy, the secrecy about? What does she keep in secret? That could, something secret, could be an addiction or something. It could, with this here, trying to pray it away. But I think the king done stumbled and fell. And he may be facing some kind of penalty. Again, the Page of Swords. Something. Could be something legal, something in writing, a youth, or just the immaturity. But keeping quiet is the investigation. Someone's keeping it, whatever. They're keeping quiet because of an investigation. Maybe they're doing investigating, or someone else is. It may be legal, so hush, hush for now. And there's the relationship. It's a repetitive pattern within, that unhealthy relationship. It's one that's just, just taken a while to get here. And that's why she keeps praying, because she loves them. And she knows that he loves her too. She knows this. She wouldn't hang around for, he's really messing up. And she's showing so much grace. But when you get caught up in the law and maybe an addiction takes hold, she doesn't have control. All it can do is surrender and pray at this point, right? And take care of business and the family and, that's all she can do. And she's doing it. Feels like this is a little unhealthy, like you got the God aspect and the devil going on here, the good girl, bad boy thing, but passion is what is really just, it's between both of it just runs through their veins for one another. Let's see. There could have been a DV situation here. That could and potentially put him in jail. I have to just say that, and it could have been fueled or by a substance or something, but there's potential for, a DV situation. But she keeps her mouth shut and prays. Probably because she's afraid. Let's see. Yeah. She's afraid that the judge will put him in. She's trying to control the situation so that he doesn't go to prison. It's emperor, And really needing to control the mind and stop thinking, so, But this is authority on top of prison. and it is the emperor. So it is her king that she's concerned about here. And keeping secrets. But they have like so much, like just what they feel for one another is just, it is raw, it's real. It's not healthy, but it's raw and real, you know. But she has so much grace for this guy, and she just continues to hold back. She's saving the money. She's just like, I'm not telling anything, you know. But she also is, you know, withdrawing that family from this situation. She will withhold things and children. She may have to. Right now. She's also withdrawing from family, so, you know, that's not good when somebody begins to isolate and not include their family because they feel like they don't belong there. But oh, you do. Keep praying. She just really loves him. So let's see one more. It's probably a DUI with the Chariot, you know, and it's leaning toward the unhealthy, the toxic on top of the devil here. So I'm going to say there's someone that's possibly getting a DUI. Slow down. There's just a lot of rage that needs to be calmed down, and just like the priestess understands. I don't know if this is bipolar or some kind of chemical thing. I don't know, but it's, you know, she's very understanding, and it could be the addiction of alcohol with the Chariot, and with it being the Chariot, there could be a DUI involved here, okay? And authority and prison and consequences for this emperor over here, all right? So somebody's, look, and the energy is water. Like, this is the energy, like liquid. So what is, I'm just saying, there's a lot of emotion, yes, but you know, there's an unhealthy behavior there. And this priestess just really has so much love for this, but also understands that she don't know what to do because there's little ones, and it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and she wants that to end, but she really, really loves him and her family, you know, and keeps praying for him. Like, she knows he's the king if he could just get it together. Like, she's not giving up on him, but she may have to, like, step away from him for a while, like be away from him. He may get sent away, but she may not want him right back either. Who knows? That will, only time will tell with that. All right.